Have you ever wondered why some people in their 80s walk confidently, while others fear every step? What if the difference is not age, but balance training? Japan is home to some of the longest living people in the world, and many of its oldest physicians share one simple belief: balance is trainable at any age. One respected Japanese doctor in his 90s still teaches this principle. He says you do not need dozens of exercises, you need five. 5 simple movements that protect stability, strength, and independence. Because balance is not just about standing on one leg, it is about coordination between muscles, joints, nerves, and the brain. After 60, that coordination naturally declines. Reaction time slows, muscle fibers shrink, inner ear sensitivity changes, vision becomes less sharp, and suddenly, uneven ground feels threatening. But here is what research from the National Institute on Aging confirms. Targeted balance and strength exercises significantly reduce fall risk. Even in adults over 75, falls are not random accidents. They are often predictable results of muscle weakness and slowed reflexes. So let us begin with exercise number 5. The heel-to-toe walk. It looks simple, but it retrains the nervous system. Place one foot directly in front of the other. Heel touching toe, walk slowly in a straight line. Eyes forward, arms relaxed at your sides. This movement challenges lateral stability. It activates small stabilizing muscles in the ankles. It forces the brain to concentrate. Concentration strengthens neural pathways, and neural pathways protect balance. Practice for 20 slow steps. Near a wall for safety, within weeks. Most people feel steadier. Now exercise number 4. The single leg stand. Stand behind a chair. Hold lightly for support if needed. Lift one foot a few inches off the floor. Keep your posture tall. Engage your abdominal muscles gently. Hold for 10 seconds, then switch sides. This exercise trains proprioception. Proprioception is your body's awareness of position. It is what allows you to step off a curb without looking down. With age, proprioception dulls, but it improves quickly with repetition. Even practicing once daily can increase stability. Now exercise number 3. The sit to stand. Yes, the same movement many overlook. Sit at the edge of a sturdy chair. Feet flat. Lean slightly forward. Stand slowly without using your hands if possible. Pause at the top, then sit down with control. This strengthens the quadriceps and glutes. Strong legs are the foundation of balance. Without strength, balance strategies collapse. Japanese geriatric research consistently links leg strength with fall prevention, because when you trip, your legs must respond instantly, and that response depends on muscle power. These first 3 exercises form the foundation. They wake up the nervous system. They strengthen stabilizers. They rebuild confidence. But the next may surprise you, especially exercise number 2, which many seniors never practice, and yet, it may be the most protective of all. Now let us continue with exercise number 2. The backward walk. Yes, walking backward. It may feel unusual, but it powerfully retrains coordination. When you walk backward, your brain must focus intensely. Vision plays a smaller role. Proprioception and inner ear balance become more active. This strengthens neural adaptability. Walk slowly in a safe hallway. Take 10 careful steps backward, then forward again. Keep your posture upright. Move with intention. Studies in balance rehabilitation show backward walking improves gait symmetry and reaction time. It activates different muscle patterns than forward walking, and it sharpens mental engagement. Many falls happen because the brain does not react fast enough. Backward walking improves that reaction speed. Now we arrive at exercise number 1. The side leg raise. Stand beside a chair or wall. Shift weight onto one leg. Slowly lift the other leg out to the side. Keep toes facing forward. Avoid leaning. Lift only as high as comfortable. Lower with control. Repeat 10 times. Then switch sides. This strengthens the hip abductors. These muscles prevent side-to-side instability. Weak hip muscles are strongly associated with falls, especially during quick direction changes. Strengthening them improves walking confidence. But here is what makes these 5 exercises powerful. They target different systems: muscle strength, joint stability, nervous system coordination, inner ear adaptation, and cognitive focus. Balance is a full body skill, not a single ability. Japanese longevity experts emphasize consistency over intensity. 5 to 10 minutes daily is enough. The goal is not exhaustion. It is neural reinforcement when practiced regularly. These exercises improve stride length, postural alignment, and stepping confidence. Confidence itself reduces fall risk. Because fear creates stiffness. Stiffness slows reaction, and slow reaction increases danger. There is something else many people overlook. Balance improves when the brain feels safe. Practice near support, in a well-lit area. Wear supportive shoes. Remove loose rugs. Safety builds trust in your own body. Over time, you may notice subtle changes. You recover faster if you stumble. You turn corners more smoothly. You step onto uneven ground with less hesitation. These are signs of neural improvement. The body is remarkably adaptable. Even after 70, even after 80, age does not eliminate progress. It only requires patience and repetition. But there is one final element that determines success, and it is not physical, it is mindset. The Japanese doctor often reminds his patients of one truth. Balance is confidence in motion, and confidence is built daily. You do not train balance once, you reinforce it repeatedly. Small daily practice protects long-term independence. Imagine yourself 5 years from now, walking through a crowded market, climbing steps without gripping the rail, turning quickly when someone calls your name. Those abilities are not accidents, they are trained skills. When you practice heel-to-toe walking, you refine coordination. When you stand on one leg, you sharpen proprioception. When you sit and stand with control, you build leg strength. When you walk backward, you improve neural reaction speed. When you raise your leg to the side, you strengthen lateral stability. Together, these 5 exercises create resilience. Resilience means recovery. If you trip, you correct. If you sway, you stabilize. If you feel uncertain, your muscles respond. Research consistently shows that structured balance programs reduce fall risk by up to 30% in older adults. That reduction translates into fewer fractures, fewer hospital stays, and longer independent living. But remember this: intensity is not required. Consistency is. 5 exercises, 5 to 10 minutes, every day, morning or afternoon. Perform slowly and mindfully. Breathe steadily. Focus your eyes forward. Engage your core gently. Move with control. If needed, keep a chair nearby. Progress happens gradually. At first, you may wobble. That is normal. Wobbling is learning. The nervous system adapts through small corrections. Each correction strengthens neural circuits. Over weeks, the wobble decreases, stability increases, and confidence grows quietly. You may not notice dramatic change overnight, but one day, you will realize something important. You no longer think about balance, you simply move. That freedom of movement is powerful. It preserves dignity. It preserves independence. It preserves quality of life. Aging does not mean surrendering stability. It means training it wisely. These 5 exercises are simple, but they are scientifically grounded. They strengthen muscles. They sharpen reflexes. They enhance brain-body communication, and they protect what matters most: your ability to move without fear. So begin tomorrow. Clear a small space, stand tall, move slowly, and remember, balance is not luck. It is practice. 5 movements, performed daily, can quietly ensure that you never lose your footing, and that is a commitment worth making.